In ancient times, different cultures have myths about earthquake. In India, people believed that 8 mighty elephants held up the land. When one of them got angry, it lowered and shook its head. This caused earthquake. In Japan, people thought that a giant catfish lived in mud beneath the earth. A god called Kashima, who protected people from earthquakes. He could restrain the catfish by keeping a mighty magical rock over it. Then the earth was still. However, there would be earthquakes once Kashima released the rock.
In fact, an earthquake is caused by a sudden slip on a fault. The tectonic plates are always slowly moving, but they get stuck at their edge due to friction. When the stress on the edge becomes larger than the friction, there is an earthquake that releases energy in waves which travel through the Earth's crust and cause the shaking that we feel. Earthquake originated within the Earth at a point called focus, which is also known as a hypocenter. Epicenter is the point directly above the focus on the Earth's surface. The vibration caused by an earthquake is called a seismic wave. It will travel through the Earth's layer and can be divided into two types. One is the body waves and another one is the surface waves. Earthquakes are most common at the tectonic plate boundaries. There are three types. The first one is the divergent plate boundary. It occurs when two tectonic plates move away from each other. They are constructive and usually form a rift zone. The second one is the transform plate boundary. The two plates are sliding past each other in an opposite direction without spreading apart or going over or under each other. It is conservative, which the crust is not created or destroyed. The third one is the convergent plate boundary. Large earthquakes are associated with this type of boundary. It occurs when one plate is going over another plate. Through a subduction zone where oceanic plate goes under the continental plate, movement and earthquakes occurred. It is destructive where the oceanic lithosphere is destroyed.
Despite earthquake is inevitable, there are measures to reduce serious casualties and damage. Firstly, it is about the earthquake-resistant technology. There are two measures. The first one is adding shock absorbers. It can reduce the magnitude of the shock waves by turning the energy into heat energy. The second one is adding two mass dampers. In order to help balance out the building during the earthquake. Education is also an effective measure to raise people's awareness towards earthquake. In Japan, students in elementary school have to attend earthquake drills once a month, so as to learn how to evacuate during an earthquake. In Taiwan, there is a museum of earthquake. It kept the site that was disrupted by earthquakes and have exhibition that explains the consequence of earthquake. This reminds people the disastrous influence of earthquake, but also send a message that people should have positive attitude under natural hazards.